Jay-Z sells his majority ownership in the brand Dusse for $750 million. This was a major deal that broke just over a week ago on February 6, 2023. That was a long time in the making. For those not familiar with Dusse, the luxury alcohol brand was started in 2012 that formed from a 50-50 partnership between Bacardi and Jay-Z. The brand would quickly grow over the next 10 years from Jay-Z's and others' promotion to the product and the luxury feel associated with it. Bottle prices typically range from $50 to over $300, with the highest sold being a Jay-Z signed bottle for over $50,000 at an auction. Dusse took over the luxury alcohol market, becoming a prominent figure in that space while providing great returns to both Jay-Z and Bacardi. This deal has been in the works for a while now, with Jay-Z publicly looking to sell his share in the company back in October 2022. In October, it was announced that Jay-Z was suing Bacardi over the fact that they were not buying out his share in the company when they were legally obliged to do so. Bacardi offered him $500 million at the time for an undisclosed percentage, but Jay-Z believed that value should be more around $1.5 billion. He then requested more information on financials, including inventory and sales, to determine the value of his share, as that information was not available to him at the time. Fast forward to this past week, and we now see Jay-Z selling half of his ownership stake in Dusse for $750 million. As I mentioned before, at the start of Dusse in 2012, this was a 50-50 partnership with Bacardi, meaning Jay-Z had equal amount of share in the company. He went from owning 50% in Dusse to now owning 25%. Owning 25% makes him not a majority owner and now has significantly less control. Still, what is great about this deal is that Jay-Z sold half of what he owned for $750 million, close to that billion mark, and also still has 25% to continue to grow in value. Very smart of him not to sell it completely off. If you do the math, 25% for $750 million means that 50%, or his total ownership in Dusse, was valued at $1.5 billion, exactly what Jay-Z thought it was worth before that quick lawsuit in October. He knew the value that he had in the company and was not going to settle for less. I am not sure if he originally planned on selling all of his ownership or just half of it like we saw, but I think the move that played out is way more beneficial. He got an extremely large payout and also still has some ownership in the company that can grow. So what is next for Jay-Z after this major deal? Well, as reported, Jay-Z will still be a part of the company since he owns 25%, but now he is just not in a controlling stake of the brand. There is a reason behind why he wanted to cash out with that $750 million, and to me, what that signifies are some new investments on the horizon. The details of exactly what those will be, we will have to wait and see, but if there is anything we have learned from Jay-Z, it's that he will find ways to double that in the future. In conclusion, Jay-Z sold his majority share in Dusse for $750 million. This came after 10 years as a 50-50 partner with Bacardi, but now he is at 25% of ownership instead of that 50. A huge payout for him that will be useful going forward to continue to grow his empire, while Dusse is still part of that portfolio. A big win for Jay-Z, with more coming. If you are interested in hearing more about Jay-Z's empire, please go check out my video on his music and investment empire in the description below. I did briefly talk about Dusse in that video, but that is just one piece for him. Lots of great information there that can be learned from. Funny enough, I had a different Jay-Z investment I was going to talk about today. That video will be pushed back a few weeks because of this big news. What are your thoughts on this deal? Let's talk about it in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.